Hello YouTube, this is Jerry D in Tennessee. Thought I'd talk about some stuff that I noticed about Etrade. Etrade's offering a way you can get an exposure to the cryptocurrency without actually buying cryptocurrency. So if you log into your account, go into trading, and go to the very last link over here, cryptocurrency. It'll bring you to this page and it'll tell you how Etrade offers ways to gain indirect exposure to popular cryptocurrencies via securities and futures. We expect to offer more investment options as the regulatory environment develops. So Etrade, previously I made a video about Fidelity. Etrade is giving you exposure without actually buying cryptocurrency. So you can get into stocks and ETFs that are involved. So what I'm going to talk about today is Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. GBTC is the ticker. So it's down right now over the past year. But I'm thinking since crypto's down, that's why this is down. This is probably the time to get into it. It's only $7.93 a share. So that's fairly cheap to get into it, in my opinion. So that was on December 9th, 2022. Global Newswire released Grayscale DeFi Fund now trading on OTC markets. Alright, so Grayscale DeFi Fund now trading on OTC market. Investors can now access diversified exposure to DeFi ecosystem through a single publicly quoted investment vehicle. So, Grayscale Investments, the world's largest digital currency asset manager, today announced that Grayscale Decentralized Finance Fund, DeFi Fund, has begun trading on OTC markets under the symbol DEFG. Grayscale now offers 15 digital currency investment products trading on the OTC markets. So, this is another ticker, DEFG. So, same people that have GBTC. So, Grayscale.com is a digital native asset manager for a digital driven world. The investment climate is changing. The investors need to create financial legacies that will stand the test of time. As the largest digital currency asset manager, Grayscale helps investors access the ever-evolving digital economy to build their future in the present. Grayscale creates investments inspired by digital futures so that investors can build stronger, more diversified, and lasting financial legacies. So you can give them your email address and they'll send you emails. So here's my thoughts. If you're a little nervous about going to Coinbase or Binance or Crypto.com, especially with the FTX thing that's been going on and all that craziness, this is probably a safer route if you're curious about crypto and you're wanting to get into crypto or get exposure to it in your portfolio. So here's the thing about it. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust inception date was 9/25/2013. So there's this Bitcoin Trust is what I'm talking about. They also have a Grayscale Ethereum Trust, Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund as well. So if you go to this site, grayscale.com, they have webinars, they have reports that they release, and they have a thing called building blocks you can access. They also, I mean, I guess you can get into this in create an account here and get started on their site. But I'm thinking if I was on, well, I am on Etrade. Anybody that's on Etrade, I would just go ahead and look the tickers up. And right now, like I said, it's $7.93 a share. So it opened up at 8.55. So I don't know. Maybe this is a good way to get exposure. If you're kind of nervous about going in and buying Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, some of these others because they're so volatile, this might be the way to do it. Let them buy and sell. With this type of setup, well, let's read the overview here. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is an investment vehicle. The trust's purpose is to hold Bitcoins, which are digital assets that are created and transmitted through the operations of the peer-to-peer Bitcoin network, a decentralized network of computers that operates on cryptographic protocols. The investment objective of the trust is for the shares based on the Bitcoin per share to reflect the value of the Bitcoin held by the trust, determined by the reference to the index price, less the trust expenses and other liabilities. The activities of the trust, including issuing baskets in exchange for Bitcoins transferred to the trust as consideration in connection with the creations, transferring or selling Bitcoins incidental rights, and IR virtual currency, as necessary to cover the sponsor's fee and or any additional trust expenses, transferring Bitcoins exchanged for baskets surrendered for the redemption. I'm going to leave a link to the Grayscale. That's the other link that I was on. This is the home. This is the link to go to where I was at on this other page. So the deal with this, though, I mean, what they're offering is gives you exposure without having to have a wallet, a digital coin wallet. They actually hold the wallet. You're like one of the co-owners of the wallet. You have a share. Kind of like buying stocks. So, but they're giving an opportunity for multiple people to buy into this under this ticker. So, and you don't have to worry about having crypto keys in a wallet, or worry about anybody hacking your wallet or stealing your crypto. They are the sole owner of the wallet. This trust has its own wallet, and they're just allowing people to buy portions of the wallet as shares, like it's stock, like you're buying stock. So I'm thinking as this has gone down, at some point it's going to go back up. And as you can see over time, I'm looking at the 1 year chart right here. This thing's been up about $35. Does it have a week? Okay, 52 week range is $39. So it's come down from just under $40 to $7.93, like right around $8. So I'm thinking, as the crypto winter ends and things turn back around, the market starts coming back up, you can invest. You can buy so many shares at around $8 at this moment in time. This is December 17th, 2022, $7.93. And over time, this thing has potential to get back up to $40 a share. Especially if Bitcoin gets back up to what? That's $68? $68,000 a coin. Imagine how much money that you could make off of this setup. So I just wanted to throw this out here. This is one of the things that's offered through Etrade as different brokerages are embracing crypto. We're going to see more and more of this kind of thing pop up. But, E-Trade's not allowing you to buy Bitcoin. They're not allowing you to buy Shiba Inu as of yet. That doesn't mean they won't. But they are giving you exposure through this GBTC fund. And I'm thinking this is, if somebody wanted to be, wanted to test the waters of Bitcoin or something, this is probably the time to try it out. I mean, $8 is not bad. If you threw $1,000 into this and it got up to $39.94 or $40 a share from $8, I mean, that's a pretty nice. That's going to be a pretty nice profit. And you probably don't want it to, how do I say this? Short-term gains are taxable by the IRS than long-term gains. You really want long-term gains if you want to pay less taxes. Short-term gains, you are giving a lot of money into the government. I mean, if you can make a short-term gain, a pretty good turnaround, I mean, that's okay too, but I'm just saying you're giving more money to the government short term than what you would long term. So, just an option. Just wanted to throw this out there. This is an option that you could try. If you want to test the waters, you want some exposure to Bitcoin without buying Bitcoin, this is a way to do it. So, I'm going to leave the links down below so you can check it out and do your own research, read more about it. But again, if you're like me, you're an E-Trade, this is an option that you have. I'm going to look into it, see if I feel comfortable trying to jump in on one of these trusts, one of these funds. Anyway, I appreciate you watching the video, and hope you're having a good week. Hope you're having a good weekend. And hope you have a blessed holiday season coming up. We are into the holiday season. And the New Year's coming right around the corner. So, anyway, no, I've been quiet for a while and not been producing as many videos, but the market's been down. There's been a lot of crazy stuff in crypto with FTX, a lot of negative stuff. There's a lot of people that just they're running the FTX stuff in the ground. I mean, they just keep going on and on and on about the FTX. Okay, so the guy took people's money. He illegally reinvested their investments into FTX, and he got it caught. And he's fixing to pay for it. He's fixing to learn what his consequences are for doing what he did. So, just be careful out there. If you're going to do this, I talked with the Fidelity advisor this week. They call me periodically and check and see if I'm happy with how my portfolio is going at Fidelity. And I got in conversation with my advisor about crypto, and he told me the same thing as I always say in my videos. He said, if you're going to go and mess with these funds, it's these that expose you to crypto. He said, don't invest anything that you're not okay with losing. Don't bet the bank on it, because you don't know what it may not be at the bottom yet. It may continue to drop, and that's true. It could. Maybe the right thing to do is watch this chart here for GBTC. And see if it's on a steady climb up. See if it reverses and it starts climbing up without a significant drop. And maybe that's the time to buy into it. That's my thoughts anyway. I do believe over time that everything's going to turn around. In the advisor of Fidelity, and this is not a paid advertisement for Fidelity. I'm just a customer of Fidelity, and that's why I bring it up. But Now, advisor agreed with me. He said, "You're right." He said, "Over time," he said, "most people panic when the price goes down and they sell at a loss thinking they're going to lose all their money, and they've not lost until they made the sale." So, um, that being said, don't get emotional about this stuff. Don't invest any money you can't afford to lose. Keep what's important important. Lights on, roof over your head, food on the table, keep the clothes on the children. Um, be realistic about it, and be responsible with how you trade, how you invest your money. But say you bought in now at $8 and it drops to $5. Say I bought in and I invested $1,000 into this at $8 Monday morning. It drops to $5 the next couple of weeks. I'm not going to drop out of this. I'm not going to sell at a loss. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to walk away from it and forget about it for a while and wait for the market to turn around. That's the way to do it. Don't panic sell. Don't panic sell. I don't want to see anybody lose any money. It's easy to do. It's easy to get emotional about this stuff, and it's human nature to try to run from something if you think, "Oh man, I just lost." If it dropped to $4 or $5, you dropped down to $500, somewhere around $500 from $1,000, and you might feel like, "Man, I just lost $500. I need to sell this before I lose $500 more dollars." Well, I don't think it's going to go to zero. I think it's going to turn around over time. If you're patient, the market will turn around. We've got a lot of negative things going on across the world. The Ukrainian war with Russia, FTX, the negative news about FTX, the SEC freezing some cryptocurrencies because of people pumping on Twitter, people getting arrested. There was an FBI report. I probably should do a video on that. There was an FBI report that I saw. I get emails from, actually, it was SEC. It was the SEC that arrested 8 people in social media pumping stocks. They got arrested. They were being watched. They arrested them, and now they're paying the consequences for pumping. So watch what you do, too, if you're on Twitter. So they don't know. Nobody knows what this stuff is going to go to. I think this will go up to maybe, the 52-week range was right under $40 a share, and it's at $8 a share now. So I think it can get back up there. Am I saying that it will? Will it be there in a week? I don't know. I don't know how long it'll take for it to go up. A lot of it's going to have to it will be due to the economy turning around. The economy is going to have to turn around. COVID is dying down. The news about COVID. I know there's a new outbreak in China, but this new strain of COVID is not as bad as the first one. So I think things are going to turn around. I think things are going to get better. This Ukrainian-Russian war will eventually, this will all subside. It'll all settle down. Do I know who's going to win, or if Ukraine's going to, run Russia off and keep their, what they had, or gain more from Russia? I don't know. Nobody knows how that's going to outcome. Hopefully, it doesn't escalate to like nuclear. I've seen people talking and been making videos talking about, well, this could escalate to a nuclear war. I hope it don't come to that. I hope Russia doesn't pull the trigger and start that game, because it will continue. If that happens, everybody's economy will continue to drop to a certain point, because that's just things are just gonna get bad if that happens. Hopefully it won't. Hope and pray it don't happen. Hopefully they can resolve this end this war as peacefully as they can. I know there's probably lives have been lost. It's just bad. It's just bad. I don't even need to go there. But anyway, I think there's going to be a turnaround eventually. There will be a turnaround. It's going to take time and patience. You got to have patience. That's where money's made. People that make money in times like these when the prices are down. Everything's on sale right now. Everything that's down is on sale. This is the time to be buying if you got the extra money. But do not bet the bank on it, because it is a risk. It is a serious risk. Only invest money that you can afford to lose, that you're okay with losing. If you lose it next week, if it drops in half next week, you're okay with it. You're okay with letting it sit and waiting. It's like you put it in a savings account and you forget about it for a while. So use your head when you're trading, and just don't try to sell at a loss. Okay, just ride it out, ride the wave, and wait for the wave to come back up. Because over time, a lot of this stuff does come back up. When I was talking to this advisor at Fidelity, and again, this is not a paid advertisement for Fidelity. I'm just a customer of Fidelity. I talked about BP, and they had an oil spill back in 2010, and their stock dropped drastically. People were dumping their stock after news of the oil spill. That stock, BP, took ownership of the issue and went out and worked toward cleaning up the mess. Now, I don't know that you could, an oil spill of that magnitude, if you can completely clean it up, but they did the best they can. They tried to make it right, and the stock come back up over time. But when the news first come out about the oil spill, it dropped. People were dumping their shares. I had a good friend of mine that's big into stock investing. He dumped his shares, and he said I wouldn't buy into BP. But people that bought in after everybody dumped and the price dropped, they gained because. And look at the history. Look up BP and look at it from 2010, from where the oil spill happened. And if you had bought in that dip, you could have made some major dollars when the price come back up. That was the time to buy. So think about that, okay? I'm just here trying to educate. I'm trying to help people. I'm not trying to pump BP, and I'm not trying to pump this, but I do think this will go back up when the crypto prices start climbing again. When they go back up, we get back in a bear market. Because we are in a bull market. No, we are in a bear market when we go into a bear market. When we get back into a bull market, excuse me. Bull is when it's going up, bear is when it's going down. I'm getting them mixed up. Having a senior moment, forgive me. All right, so we're in a bear market right now. When we get back into a bull market and the prices of the crypto start going up, if Bitcoin gets back up to 60-something thousand a coin, 70,000, if it hits 100,000, this right here, this GBTC is going to go up, probably exceed $40. Might get up to $100 from $8. So I'm just saying it's got potential. Will it? Do I know that it'll do this? I don't know. I expect that it will, but it's going to take a while. You're going to have to wait. How long you're going to have to wait, I have no idea. But I expect right now, this is down now, it's going to go back up. How high it's going to go up, we won't know till it does. And I don't think that crypto's going away. I think crypto's here to stay. So, anyway, I said my 2 cents. Like I said, be careful when you invest. And just use your head. Just use your head. Be cautious. And just keep your eyes on the charts. But that being said, just wanted to bring this to your attention. I'm going to talk about these others over time. I'm going to create some more videos for each one of these and talk about them and just give some food for some thought. I appreciate if you watch the video. I appreciate you watching the video and support my channel. And again, I wish you luck in your investments. The market, everything's down. There's a lot of negative stuff right now going on in this world, and that's caused everything to go down. So you just got to be patient. Just, if you've not sold your stuff yet, you've not lost your money. So that being said, just be cautious. Anyway, this is Jerry D in Tennessee, and I appreciate you watching my channel. And if you watched me this long, hopefully we'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a good week this coming next week. A good holiday coming up, and hope it's been a good week for you. So we'll see you in the next video, and you have a good night. Thanks. Bella's got to be right up under me, don't you, Bella? Oh my word. Cloudy day, looks like it may rain. Clouds out over the valley. East Tennessee Valley. And Bella, she's just happy to be around.